What's going on, guys? Aarava here. Welcome back to my F1 2015 mod career mode. We're back with part number 4 here at the Belgium Grand Prix for the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we've got a 100% race today at Spa because, you know, we're halfway through the season. We haven't done one in a while, and also Belgium usually produces quite a good race. I kind of felt like doing a 100% race to treat you guys. So we've got that 44 laps around this Belgium circuit. Very tight twisting around the mountains. High speed there after Rouge down the Kemmel Straight. It's going to be very interesting indeed. So we're going to dive straight into qualifying now, and we're actually going to cut onto the end of our first flying lap here because this lap didn't end up being the best lap possible. So we're going to come through to the line. You'll see what the time is now, and you can just definitely tell it's not going to be the best lap. 150.7, really, 150.1, sorry, that's really not a great lap time. So we've now cut onto our second flying lap, the beginning of it indeed. Right now Sebastian Vettel's on pole. We've got 4 minutes left in the session, so we have to make this a very good lap. And if we remember back to Season 1 here of career mode in the Williams, we actually managed to get, I think it was second place on the front row, so we got the front row in second place. So, you know, if we did that in the Williams, I think we could try and emulate the same thing here in the McLaren Honda. So we cut later on into this lap. We've actually gone slower in the first sector than our previous flying lap, so that's not very good. But hopefully we're able to gain some time here in the second sector. This is where I lost quite a lot of time on that first lap, I felt. Just kind of lighting up the rear tyres a bit too much. So I just need to be a bit more stable here. Just being a little bit more cautious, you can probably tell, on the exit of the corners. Just making sure I keep in a straight line there. A little bit of twitch of oversteer, but no harm done. Surprising that Vettel is in pole at the moment. He's not being beaten yet by any of the Mercedes of Hamilton and Rosberg. So Vettel could be a very strong contender for pole position. And now we're on the end of the lap now through the bus stop chicane. We're going a little bit wide there on the left-hander, but now we're coming through. What will it be? Opening DRS briefly to the line, and that's pole position by 0.3 of a second, 0.332. That is absolutely awesome in the McLaren Honda. Pole position here. We haven't had many pole positions this season, but that is awesome. Sebastian Vettel does in fact get second place, so the Ferrari is going really well here. But that is pole position by 0.3 of a second, so that is good news for us. This could be a very good race once more, and we are gunning for that 4th win in a row. That would be absolutely insane if we could do that. We've already had 3, and it was a real challenge last time in Hungary, and I think this one will be, again, another challenge to try and stay ahead of these guys. But this is going to be the pit stop. I think we're going to change to primes on the first stop, and actually just go option prime, and we're actually going to change that to lap 12 and lap 28. That is actually the exact same pit strategy I did in Season 1. And remember, guys, in Season 1 with the Williams, if you haven't seen it already, if you're new around here, it was quite a while back, and then you can go check it out. It was a very controlled race, and that one ended up in a win. So can we emulate the same thing from Season 1? Let's see. Let's go to the grid for the Belgium Grand Prix. So here we are on the grid for the Belgium Grand Prix. We are waiting for those 5 red lights. We are in pole position. That has been a rare occasion this season. And we're revving up to 5 red lights. And we are off. And we've actually had a terrible start. Look at the tyres. They're screeching out there if you can hear them. And Vettel has overtaken us. Hamilton has overtaken us. This is an absolute disaster of a start. And Vettel is going on the left-hand side. Hamilton on the right. I've lost the rear a little bit. And now we've got to do some chasing. We're down to 3rd. That is a horrible, horrible start for Sebastian Vettel in the lead of the Grand Prix once more, like he did in Hungary, and we're on -3 laps of fuel, but I don't care at this point. We need to get up into rich mix and maybe get on the back of Hamilton. Hamilton slipstreaming Vettel. I'm going to get the slipstream. I'm going to get a double slipstream. Well, let's try and overtake them. We're getting very close. This could be it. This could be into the next corner, down the end of the Kemmel Straight, down the inside. Hamilton's still there on the outside, though. Can we go around him? Yes, we can. And this is first place in the Belgium Grand Prix. What an electric start. What a tense start there. And I think we're going to have to look at a little replay there. That was a mega start to the race. So here we are on pole position, Vettel in second and Hamilton third, Rosberg fourth, and I just get a shocking start. Just look at that, just completely bogged down off the line. Tried to go a bit cautious to stop the wheel spin, but I just bogged down even more. And so Vettel goes round the outside of me, Hamilton down the inside, and then they both sort of, well, just get ahead of me. I just kind of lost the rear there, you could see, and then Vettel's into the lead. And then on the lead up to the Rouge corner, obviously Hamilton probably thinking of sizing up Vettel. So we're going through Rouge now, really closing up on them. The AI not too great around Rouge, really. And then here, Hamilton at this point ahead of us is slipstreaming Vettel, but then I just decide to slipstream both of them. I get a double toe, and then we move to the right hand side of the track, Hamilton on the left, and we both overtake Vettel, but I managed to overtake Hamilton. That was very close. Hamilton could have easily got first place there if he kept his nose in, but obviously that could have been a bit dangerous. That could have been a repeat of what he and Rosberg did in last year's real-life Grand Prix, so he backed out of it. So we've got first place now. We've cut on now to lap 2 after that replay, and we're trying to control this race. We're in lean mix at the moment, as you can see, because we're on -3 laps of fuel. So that's really not great. Once again, Mclaren underfueling our car. I mean, it worked last time in Hungary, so I'm not complaining too much. We're in first place. We've got a 1.4 gap to Hamilton, so it's just about controlling the race and really just bringing this fuel down. So we're going to lean mix in the parts where it doesn't matter. So that's Sector 2. Sector 1 and 3, we really can't afford to go lean mix. We have to go back up to standard if we want to even keep up in a straight line. So now we've cut on to lap number 12. Now, this is the first pit stop stages. We've been going well. We've been controlling the race. Hamilton is about a 1 second behind us, so we're going to come into the pits. He's going to stay out, so this is going to be the undercut on Hamilton, and up till now this has pretty much been the same as season 1, really. We're leading the race, we've done the undercut just like we did in season 1, so we're really starting to emulate the race we did in the Williams. So we're going to come into the pits now. Hopefully the boys make it a good pit stop onto the Whitewall Prime tire, so they'll go about 14 laps-ish up to lap 28, so it shouldn't be a problem. We're down to -2 laps of fuel now, so we're going to have to keep on going in lean mix. I think maybe if we go and lean for a big chunk of the race, maybe if we get away from Hamilton, maybe we don't have pressure, we can try and get that down pretty fast. But at the moment, I just can't afford to go lean completely because Hamilton is right behind me within 1 second after he makes his pit stop eventually. I'm guessing we won't gain too much time in him. We'll have to see. So we've come to lap 13 now. I think that is Hamilton right in the pits on the mini-map. So we'll come through Bottas at the moment in third place. You can see on the mini-map behind him, no one else. So Bottas right behind me in the mirrors, you can see there. And we're going to overtake Lewis Hamilton. We're up into Rich Mix briefly here because I want to try and get away from Bottas at the moment. But there is Hamilton coming out of the pits now on the mini-map, and he is in third place at the moment. But I think Bottas hasn't pit yet. He's still on his option tyres after 14 laps, which is very surprising. So now we've got onto lap 28. So quite some way in the Grand Prix, guys, but really nothing happened, to be honest. So I couldn't really show you any highlights because there were none. We just kind of went our own business, kind of ran our race, and we've gone to lap 28 nicely for the second set of prime tyres, the Whitewall tyres. And now we're going to the end. Hamilton and Bottas have stayed out. So Hamilton is right now in first place, Bottas second, but they are yet to both pit. So I'm in third. And now we've got the fuel down quite a bit now. So we're going to really gun it now and try our best to kind of gain some time. And lap 31, we've actually closed up on Bottas. Bottas had a 7-second gap to me, and in, 3 laps time, we've closed it down to 2 seconds. So we've been really on fire. We've gone purple, fastest lap of the Grand Prix, and we've just overtaken Lewis Hamilton. That was him in the pits on the mini-map. We've gone fastest. We're absolutely flying in this Grand Prix. This has been our Grand Prix so far, and I think we're pretty much in a net first place, unless Bottas pulls something out of the bag like an absolute miracle, but I don't think that's going to happen. Fastest lap of the Grand Prix, overtake Hamilton in the pits. Now, the very next lap, lap 32, we've still been catching Bottas. I think this is going to be another fastest lap, I think. It felt like a very solid lap. These prime tyres were really working so well, you know, in the first 4 laps. And there is Bottas peeling off into the pits. And that means we are in first place on lap 32. Go down to standard mix. And that is another fast lap of the Grand Prix. Banging in the purple lap times. And we are just absolutely dominating this Grand Prix. We have been so comfortable for this entire Grand Prix. But lap 44, we've got a bit of an issue. Hamilton is right behind us. The tyres have starting to wear off, so our tyres weren't amazing, and they didn't keep those purple lap times. Strangely, we lost connection to the game server. I don't know why, because this is on single player, obviously, career mode. But Hamilton has got DRS. He's going to try and slipstream us. We're going to try and stick to the middle part of the circuit, to the inside. He's going to go around the outside. Is he going to be able to overtake us? This might be last lap dramas down the inside, brake very hard, hit the apex, squeeze them out, and we've got first place back. And Hamilton is not going to take this away from us. Lap 44, he had his chance, and pretty much, guys, he was doing that for the entire Grand Prix, actually, towards the end of it. For the last, like, 10 laps, he would just get very close to me with DRS, but he just wouldn't be able to outbrake me, and I've been controlling this race so well. And very much like Season 1 in the Williams, this was a satisfying race, just because of the fact, for once, I was controlling the race. You know, Hungary, I was having to undercut everyone, and I really didn't have any kind of predictions of if I would come first, if I'd come second or third. But this race has been so predictable. I've been able to control it, and it's just all been at my own pace. Again, like Season 1, such a satisfying race, really, to be honest. And we're coming through the final corner, and would you believe it? This is going to be for our 4th win in a row at the Belgium Grand Prix. That is 4 wins in a row, baby. That is absolutely awesome. I am just in disbelief on how this season is going so far. We've come back from the slow start we had this season, and we've got first place. You can see Rosberg DNF'd this race, and Hamilton is now in 3rd. He's got a 10-second penalty. So, controversy maybe here at Belgium. I think maybe Hamilton took out Rosberg in like the first stint or something. They must have had some sort of contact for him to get a penalty and Rosberg to be a DNF, but I'm not too sure. I'm just making a guess. But Bottas in 2nd place. This means we're going to open up our lead in the championship even more, and that is just, it's just so sweet. 4 wins in a row, absolutely epic.
Amazing win. That's 4 wins in a row. Really great driving.
Thank you very much, engineer. Our engineer congratulates us there. We have got first place in the championship still by 26 points. That is absolutely awesome. If you guys did enjoy this episode and for a 100% race, it'd be absolutely awesome if you guys could give a like, and we could try and get 1,000 likes on this episode for a 100% race and also our 4th win in a row. Absolutely epic performance here. Alonso only in 9th at the moment, so that's not great for the constructors. Only 87 points behind Mercedes. I don't think we'll be able to catch them in the constructors, but the drivers are looking very, very tasty indeed. But guys, if you're getting a bit worried by the dominance right now, 4 wins in a row, do not fret, because the next one is the Italian Grand Prix. And you guys know, if you've been subscribed to me for a long time, Italy is a bogey circuit for me. I haven't finished a career mode race in at Italy yet on this game. Season 1, I crashed out in the pit lane. Season 2, I tangled with my teammate Vettel. Season 3... I don't know. I hope I can finish the race. I would love to try and get some solid points. I think we can get 5th place at Italy above. That would be a miracle, really, at Italy. That's how bad I am at Italy. So, don't worry, guys. I really don't think we're going to make it a 5th win in a row. So, if you're getting worried that the championship might be getting a little bit boring, don't worry. It will hot up next race. So, I've been aarava, guys. Again, if you did enjoy it, leave a like. Comment below what you thought. Subscribe new rounds here for weekly F1. I've been aarava. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.